Jamie, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
The biggest lie he told you. What was it, Jamie?
The biggest lie he told me was that he wanted to have kids.
Oh, boy.
That's a big
that's
one
a
to
huge
lie
one.
about.
Yeah, and why did he even bother lying about it?
I don't know. It drove me crazy because I kind of had a feeling, but anytime I tried to question it, he was like, no, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. And I was like, okay. And then maybe like a year and a half into our relationship, he was like, well, actually, I lied. I never want to have kids. And I broke up with him. So.
Good for you.
Absolutely. 100%.
I'm so glad you did that.
Absolutely
That's
right.
so messed up that they would do that.
Jamie, 1 second. You were in the running. Hold on. Let me go. We need some voice change here.
Oof.
Fake name Abby. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, the lie they told you, girl. What was it?
Okay. It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean.
Yeah. The fact that he had to preface that, probably
Yeah.
a good sign. Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
guessing the motion of the ocean wasn't.
Yeah, definitely there was no,
Yeah.
it was like a dinghy.
Yeah.
And,
Sure.
it wasn't for it. It wasn't.
And not one of those cool dinghies.
my
Like this is
gosh.
like a rowboat, basically.
Like a rowboat,
Yeah.
not the size that, that used to be on boats, but
Sure.
it was a bold-faced lie. It was a bold-faced lie.
Bull-faced lie. All right. I'm
Man.
fake name Abby. 1 second. You were in the running. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, anybody that comes like with
Like a
with that
warning?
preference, like, hey, just so you know,
Hey,
that's
like you
usually
already know
not a
you're
good
getting
sign.
into something that's like, okay.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. Need voice change again. I lied. Let me go. Fake name Kristen in Millersville. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Doing good, thank you. What's the lie they told you, girl?
So I dated a guy. He told me that, he wasn't able to see his kids consistently because the woman he had them with was insane and she had mental health issues.
Sure.
She was unstable. Come to find out, obviously it unraveled pretty quickly. Sad to say, but he was the one with all those issues. She was totally on her game. She was
Yeah.
a great mother, and we're not together, obviously, but her and I are really good friends, so it all came
that
full
worked
circle,
out
and
then.
he is,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, what a tragic thing to say about somebody, though.
Oh,
I swear
absolutely.
that was horrible.
Well, behind every quote crazy girl is the guy that put her there. So
Yeah,
there's
for sure.
There's that. All right, fake name Kristen. 1 second, you were in the running. Let me go. Fake name Aaliyah. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, you were with this person for how long?
9 months.
Okay, and the lie they told you is what?
So he was in the Air Force. He gave me a promise ring before he told me he was being deployed overseas,
Sure.
when in reality, he decided to go back to his ex-wife.
Mm-hmm. And still bothered with the
What?
promise ring. How'd you find out about the ex-wife?
He started texting people the wrong messages.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Hard to keep track.
Yeah, so I thought,
oh
he was
man.
even storing stuff at my house because he wanted to have stuff, for when he got back from overseas.
Sure. From saving the country. Now, when you confronted him, did he own it right away or did he try to fight back?
He fought back a little bit. It
Yeah.
was a conversation I had with him, and then basically threatened to tell his ex-wife that he gave me a ring,
Gotcha.
and this is what he told me. He
Yeah.
ended up, reaching out to me about 3 years later, trying to just sort of reconnect, and I shut that down.
Good
Yeah,
for you, girl.
good.
All right.
Good.
Hey, Malia, 1 second. You were in the running. Heather does not need voice change. Hold on. Heather, good morning.
Good morning.
So you knew this person for how long, Heather?
10 months.
10 months. Okay. And the biggest lie they told you was?
We were cleaning up his office one day and at his house. We were putting some papers into his safe, and there was a bag of panties in the safe. And he
Sure.
told me that he bought them.
Mm-hmm.
A
They were
bag.
just for gifts. And asked if I wanted a pair.
Sure. Of
Ew.
course. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, were they
disgusting.
game used or were they brand new?
Oh.
I'm assuming used.
Okay. Did
It was
he-
in a baggie, like a
Yeah.
baggie, a bunch of them.
But did he just forget they were in the safe? Like I would probably
Apparently.
know. Yeah, I think I would probably know.
That is so
Exactly.
Yeah.
so messed up.
I mean, how?
Terrible.
Yeah,
But
there's
like,
so many questions.
how are you going to be like, oh no, these are for gifts for you when they're in sandwich baggies? Like that's
exactly.
not how they come.
And they were all together.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
no.
all right. Heather, that is.
No.
Can I ask what city this was in, Heather?
Glen Burnie.
Of course. Why did I know? All right, Heather,
Yeah.
1 second. You're in the right.
Yeah. I knew it was coming.
Of course, there's a dude in Glen Burnie who has a safe full of panties. Why wouldn't there be?
Like, why in the safe of all
know?
places? Like, you're clearly hiding something.
With like the deed to the house and like grandma's
the things
jewelry,
that you don't want burned,
Yeah,
like if there were a
absolutely.
house fire, like
crusty ass panties.
that
you
is
know,
so
some
gross.
caps. Let me go in Bel Air. Kelly, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so you knew this person for how long?
11 months.
Okay, and the lie they told you was what?
That he was Australian, and he was really from Maryland.
Wait,
What? How
he
did pull
faked
that
an
off?
accent for
Yeah.
almost a year.
He faked the accent. His friends backed up his story, the whole 9 yards. I didn't suspect a thing.
How did you find out?
He told me. He said, we have to have a talk. And I went over, and he said, I'm not really in his full accent. I'm not really who I say I am. And I was trying to take guesses. You're not really from Australia. You're from somewhere else. He completely lost the accent and said, I'm from Glen Burnie.
Oh,
What
the dirty
kind
birdie.
of, The fact that his friends were in on it saying
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, he's from
Absolutely.
Australia. What kind of crazy like that's insane.
Yeah. I mean,
Exactly. I blocked him, and that was the end of the story.
yeah. Okay. Fair enough. All right, Kelly, 1 second. You're in the running. I mean, dudes will lie for their friends for the most part.
But like for a year, like
Yeah, it's
almost
a lot.
a year
It-
to like say that they're from a totally different country. That's weird. How'd you guys meet? Like you'd have to completely lie about your friendship.
yeah, I'm going to be honest. If somebody called me and is like, hey, like I'm talking to this girl, will you say I'm Australian? They'd be like, delete my number. Please.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
if your
that's too
friend
much for
is like,
me.
"Hey, can you help lie to me about where I'm from?" That's
Yeah.
like, why?
That's just-
Why?
It's a lot.
Why?
Let me go. Fake name Stephanie. Good morning.
Good morning.
The lie they told you, it was a girl.
Okay, so I was dating this guy, and all of a sudden he stopped answering. So I was a little bit worried, and I checked in with his friends, and they said that he died.
Okay.
And then he
And
would-
I'm sorry.
was that
What?
was that true? Fake name Stephanie or nah?
No, it was not true. He blocked me on all social media, and I obviously, I was from a small town, so he did not die.
Yeah. Have you talked to him since? Have you seen him resurrected?
Yes, I ran into him shortly after, and he kind of just avoided me, and I let it go.
Yeah.
What?
bizarre. How long were you guys together for?
Probably about 6 months or so, but I knew all his friends,
Yeah.
so we probably knew to run into him again, but his friends went along with it and said that he died.
Yeah. Okay. And did you ask how?
No, because I knew it was
Yeah.
not true.
That's fair. Okay.
I
fake name
would just
Stephanie,
want to
yeah.
know, like, why fake your own death instead
Yeah.
of just like, I don't know, breaking up with me?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the reason?
Yeah. That's.
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's okay. Fake name Stephanie.
Oh my
1 second, you're in
gosh.
the running. I mean, men, am I right? Let me just go in Ashburn.
what is happening?
Other side of the river. Andrea, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, the lie they told you, girl, what was it?
So I was going out with this guy. He was supposed to get together for a holiday weekend for 3 days. He went ghost the entire weekend. Then he writes back on Monday, I just had to. And he sends me a picture of him in a MRI machine. And I was like, what the hell are you in an MRI machine? And it was an accident. And he said, you don't believe me? I said, I don't know. He sent me a picture of the car accident. I reversed the image of the picture. It was from a website from a car accident 10 years ago. The whole crash.
Damn. So he made up being in a car crash.
Yeah.
Huh. When you called him out in that,
What the
Andrea, did he
hell?
own it? Or was he like, nah, that's not the same car?
No, he ghosted me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was dead. Makes sense.
Yeah, he got caught in his
Yeah.
lie.
All right. Andrea,
Yeah,
one
he got
second.
caught in a lie.
Yeah, you're in the
Man.
running, girl. Hold on. Make sure you vote for your favorite over
I
text,
can't
too.
believe these. These are
99338.
so crazy.
I mean, fake name Samantha. Good morning. Fake name Samantha, you there?
Oh, yes.
There we go. All right. So, how long do you know this person for? Fake name Samantha.
I knew him a long time, but we dated a short time.
Okay. And the lie they told you was what?
He told me that he was sterile because of a bicycle accident that he had when he was a little boy,
Sure.
and he didn't need to use protection.
Now,
there are other reasons to
Yeah,
use
there is.
protection,
Yeah, absolutely.
not just pregnancy.
yeah. I'm assuming we didn't believe him, right?
Of course not. No.
Okay.
It was stupid.
Did he ever admit that it was a lie?
No, never.
Yeah. Okay. Fake name Samantha, 1 second. You're in the running. On behalf of men,
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
you guys say
What the hell?
sorry. Do you know what? There really isn't much else. It's just easier to tell the truth.
It
You know what I
really
mean?
is. Like, it's going to come out eventually.
Yeah, you just sound dumb, bro. Like, all these dudes just sound stupid. My gosh. Vote for your favorite over text 99338. And all I can say is sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody texted in, he broke up with me. Then I started dating somebody else. He faked terminal cancer to try to get me back. Told our professors
What
in college
the
I was his
hell?
caretaker.
What?
That is wild. Because, like, that's one of those ones, too, where it's like, hey, if you lie about having cancer and we get back together, I'm going to find out. Like, eventually,
Yeah.
somebody's going to say
You can't
something.
hide that, yeah.
No.